Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Glenn Lawrence. I am back with the NRW crew. I have with me my man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Kuya P. What's happening, baby?
I feel good, but the myth, man, wow. Okay,
Oh, wait,
I'll rock with it.
The myth, yeah, it's like everybody's just like, who is this guy? He's amazing. He does so many things. It's like, nah, he can't be doing all that. Yeah, he be doing all that, man.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it,
there you
dude.
go. Making history, bro. It's good to be back in the fold with you all. I don't know if you all saw, if you're following me on social media, I put out a little post. My beard connected, so I'm happy. I'm happy about that. That's what's going on with me, man. But we are doing it again. We are back. We're giving you those great picks that are coming out this Friday, coming to a theater near you. Sometimes they're coming to a streaming device in your home as well. But we got all of them. If you need a full list of them, just, check us out in the comments and whatnot. We got you. But we're going to give you my 3 picks for this week. And I think this week I want to go with something a little bit more kid friendly, man. You know what I mean? It's a new year. I'm a new papa, a new-ish papa. So I'm getting the kid theme this year, man. What you think?
I'm ready to see what you got going on with that. I know how different it was for me when I had to kind of tailor choices, like what kind of music I playing. I can't have my straight gutter New York hip hop on when I got a young impressionable child in the car. There's just different things you switch up. So I'm curious how the switch up is going to be for you, brother. With your little one. I'm here for that ride. I'm here for that journey, bro.
Well, we are going to see. By the way, just if you have another one, I don't know if you're planning, but Gracie's Corner, she's been a lifesaver, dude. So it's like you get those beats, you get like all that good rhythm that you get from hip hop. You know what I'm saying? But it's in the child form. They're doing the ABCs, they're learning to count, all that good stuff.
That's a show, a podcast.
It's a new podcast, or not podcast. It's a new YouTube channel. But she has her own like records and everything. Gracie's blowing up. You're gonna hear about Gracie coming up, and she's probably gonna be like a little pop star and all this other stuff. But right now, she's teaching the children. She's a kid herself, and she's teaching the children. It's a great story. The dad is he's producing music with his daughter, and they're keeping it all close to the vest. They're not selling out, going to like a big conglomerate. It's all good. But
shout out to them. We may need to get you interviewing them as the new dad and like get their recommendations.
I got to get down on it. There's a couple of things that I've been working on, and I know I've been saying that forever, but I'm very close to being back in the fold, and you're going to see a lot more interviews as well as some whispering reviews. Those are going to be coming too. So
especially with the people you recommend, because I love it when you're passionate about something. Yeah, because it brings out the full scale, leveled up over 9,000 Glenn Lawrence. So I'm here for that whenever it happens.
Speaking of, I'm here for you, man. So tell us what you've been watching this week. What's going on with you? How you been?
Snap! I thought we were getting the picks, but yeah, that's cool. Velma, that dropped last week. I wanted to see what the uproar is about. When you and I recorded our episode last week with Heather. Shout out to Heather. By the way, we gotta spend some love to Heather right now. She would be here with us, but she's not feeling well. So our love and healing vibes to the homie Heather.
Vibes, girl.
But as you know, when we were talking about picks last week, and it was her picks last week, she kind of had some feelings about Velma, and you and I were like, "What?
Like where's this energy coming
bad with that makeup, right?"
Yeah.
So I peeped it. I think it was like 2 episodes, and I dug it. I thought it was all right. I didn't see no problems with it. I'm like, okay. I'm ready for more. What's the deal? So I'm curious what your thoughts as well about that, because I peeped that, and then I also peeped. What else drops? There was something else that dropped too. Oh, The Last of Us.
Yes.
We may need to save that for a review. But so just some words on Velma and Last of Us, if you will, brother. I'm curious if you checked that out.
Yeah.
But we'll save a lot of the words though if we're gonna do a Last of Us review, because we got other stuff, so yeah.
I will say this. I did check out Last of Us. I was riveted. I loved it. Had, all the emotions going through me, and I'm like, thank you HBO, because now I got my Sunday appointment TV again, and they're great at doing that. Sunday appointment TV is what HBO is the best at, and The Last of Us it's a great one. Velma I hadn't watched, but I did see online there's some people who are definitely not feeling.
There's a lot of haters.
So there's a lot of haters out there. So now I'm curious to be like, all right, is it real? Like everybody that I know was kind of on the hating side. Aside from you, you were like, you kind of dug it. So now I'm like really intrigued to see what's going on. So
I will say this. If I was Indian, of the heritage, I've seen a lot. The uproar in the lashback that I did see, that I feel more connected to, because I would be upset if they're making fun of my culture, would be my Indian friends,
Yeah.
So I feel that on how they feel about, interpretation of a brown girl, Indian girl, represent my Midnikaling in this, I feel, their plight, in that regard. But a lot of the vibe or hate that I see, because it's why they got to do a Scooby-Doo joint when there's no Scooby in it or whatever. Again, I'm about that Elseworlds-ish. You know what I'm saying? If you want to flip it and have fun with it, because you can always return back to the real shit if that's your go-to. But if people want to experiment, let them experiment. So that's why I felt that vibe. I can understand, it wasn't all this, that, but that's for a review, but I enjoyed it. So
nice. All right. Well, that is dope. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Last of Us, I enjoyed as well.
Okay.
Same thing you do. I never played the game, but dang, yeah, it was a pretty damn dope first episode too.
Yeah, it makes me want to play the game now so I can get ahead.
Same.
And know what's coming. It looks so great. I'm guessing you don't have anything that was terrible that you were watching. You're just watching just the good stuff.
I was ready for Velma to be bad.
Yeah,
but shock. I guess to me it just was very Family Guy-ish type of humor, but Scooby, but not really Scooby. And now type of comedy where we shouldn't have filters in a way, but society in the world, and I'm sure as comedians, it's about jokes, man, and everything has to be filtered, and like fuck that, you should be able to just run wild, and what I'm saying, to a degree. So nothing bad. The only thing bad that I was worried about was NFL, but my team won, and I know your team's hitting it, so I'm just ready. It's all about football right now as well, bro. I know you.
True. 100%. So it's football for me, and just in terms of what I'm watching, I am checking out the new season of Titans, which is like a 2-part season.
Oh yeah,
and I'm feeling it. I'm digging it. I
fell off that a minute ago. I need to get back on. It's been a minute.
They're doing some interesting things, and the cool thing about Titans so far, it's been like, you really are kind of like, oh, like, damn, they might, that person might not survive. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of real. It's kind of raw. So I'm really, really digging that. That's fun. I was expecting not to like Velma, and I didn't get to watch it. But, Titans.
You gotta let me know what you think when you see it, dude.
Yeah,
I'm curious as well.
As a matter of fact, I'll probably watch it tonight just so I could get back.
Okay.
But with all that being said, let's get down and dirty, man. Let's get these picks in. Let's figure out what we're checking out. And the first one up, the title just grabbed me. It immediately made me be like, ooh, what's it going to be? What's it going to be like? Haven't looked at the trailer. I want to check it out with you. Right now I'm talking kids and aliens. Let's look at it.
Let's go.
It's going to be a long one tonight, boys. Jimmy? Who's out there?
Oh, wow.
All right, action! There's dinos dead ahead! Let's teach them how to die!
Oh, what? 2 Gatling guns on the...
We should have a party. We'll keep it small, and your parents won't find out, I promise.
Yo, what kind of kids are having this type of a laser?
Just one of their stupid pranks. No reason to break up the party.
Oh, snap.
Oh, dude, I don't know if this is kids.
Using human skin to fuel their spaceship.
Oh,
I
wow.
want my body to be alien fuel.
Wow.
This means war.
It looks like fun, though.
Give us a fucking break already! Oh, fuck.
dance?
Okay.
Fuck space.
All right. Language, but hey, you know,
Language
for the kids.
All right, there you have it. That's the trailer for Kids and Aliens.
10-year-old me would have been like, "This is the shit right here."
But what's the current you think about Kids and Aliens?
Oh, I'm all in. I'm all in. That looks good. That you know, generally we get a lot of, you know, the big market pushes, the big production company pushes. I love a good indie film that has that spirit that I grew up in loving. You know what I'm saying? And this has kind of like the 80s, 90s spirit, indie thing that, you know, when we used to have, you know, blockbusters, this would have been one of those blockbuster joints that you would have discovered and been like, whoa, I got to check this out.
Yeah.
It has that feel. I'm all in, bro. I'm ready to check that one out.
It's like Three Ninjas meets Aliens or something like that. But this is it looks cool. I just don't understand how come every alien movie has to be about aliens coming to do something wrong to us? Like, I feel like aliens are probably going to come and be like, why are you treating us like this in the media? Like, we're actually very friendly people. Right? Like, what? But it looks interesting. You know, you got to have the conflict there. I think it'll be fun. I don't like the F space lie, because I'm like, I feel like we should be telling our kids to like actually try to build rockets and get to space. But
let's be more like Star Trek, you know.
Yeah, let's
build a global unity of the universes, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man.
Yeah.
We are all one. However, I probably will check this out just for, like you said, the nostalgia sake. I love Three Ninjas. I love those type of movies, and it's kind of just cool to see how kids react to certain situations and you know, see how they're going to be. So it should be fun. It should be a good time. I'm hyped for it, man. I think I'm gonna check it out. You want to check it out?
Heck yeah, let's check it out.
Okay, all right. Well, so those were the young kids, man. They were doing their thing, and now we have some teenage angst in When You Finish the World, which is another movie that we're gonna check out right now. That was a terrible segue, but let's check out When You Finish Saving the World.
Hey Mom, can you drive me today?
Are you ready to go now?
Yeah, just give me like 5 seconds.
By that logic, we should just occupy every country.
Yo, I agree with you, Lila.
Thank you, Ziggy. How do you agree with Lila?
Oh shit. Excuse my brain for knowing what not to say. I know it'll get better with the page. This is the real Ziggy Cats. Thanks for tuning in. Mom! Did you open my door while I was... Shit, I'm sorry. Did you try to open the door while I was live streaming?
What's live streaming?
That's where I have 20,000 followers, and I'm validated, and I'm starred, which is terror hard to get.
Just make sure you don't play the blues.
What?
White people playing blues music. Just cultural appropriation.
I play classic folk rock with alternative influences.
I don't know what that means.
And when you call the
Oh wow, Jesse
you're
Eisenberg
in the right
wrote
place, you're safe, and you'll have 2 beds for as long as you need.
He's my little knight in shining armor.
Oh.
It's true. Kids are just pure love. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell are you doing?
Installing a red beacon light so people know when I'm live streaming.
And by people, you
I mean you.
Ziggy, you don't have to be interested in politics.
You think I'm stupid?
No, I didn't say that.
I brought you this hat, Kyle. It was my son's, but he no longer wears it. I don't know what he wears anymore. Most boys your age can't bring themselves to be kind.
Jesus, Ziggy!
And you can't help yourself. You're a special person.
Ziggy, are you happy?
I think so. Why are you asking me?
As I'm reading this article about teen suicide, and it's highest in your age group.
Okay, thanks, Dad.
Mom's home.
When you were a little boy, you were my little ally. Your life was going to be happier. You were going to be one of the good ones. And then something switched in you. You stopped being interested in anything outside your own little world.
Sorry about that. Can you take me to school?
Are you ready to go right now?
I'm right here, dude.
All right.
Aw, that was heartfelt.
Yeah, definitely heartfelt.
I felt. Or did you fall asleep during it? Or
No, not at all. Not at all.
Are you with me too, man? I'm like, I feel like you. I'm just like, damn. I just like, I don't know, just tugging on my heartstrings already. I really want to see that. I feel like that's going to be like a good one. Another A24 banger. They put out nothing but bangers, I feel like, all the time. Just some
different films.
Stuff.
Very, very creative films that yeah.
And they're very grounded a lot of times. A lot of times they're very grounded.
Well written.
Like human experience type thing.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. I love Finn Woodward, and Julianne Moore is one of my all-time favorite actresses. So she's always dope in everything she does. And you know, we're going to be dealing with that soon. You know what I mean? You're going through it right now.
Exactly. That's why it really hit in a lot of different ways for me.
Oh, is that why you were taking a pause? Like, damn.
No, not at all. It just feeling the film. It looks good. Jesse Eisenberg. I worked with that talented brother actor, now writer director on this. When I worked with him on The Social Network, he was our Lex Luthor at one time.
Yeah.
Zombie Land. Great, brilliant actor. Great to see him kind of changing course and also getting behind the camera, writing some great material. And who doesn't like a good coming of age story? They're very heartfelt. They're very kind of different to deal with, but it's always very interesting. I don't know why I personally gravitate towards them and why we as audiences, but I don't know. Maybe it's just to see if what we did, or maybe just to speak on things and to help that next generation, which I think is beautiful and wonderful. But we still kind of go back to them and remember those times. And while they could be awkward and hard times, we want to just go back by watching these types of films, which is ain't nothing wrong with that. But it's weird when I know for me personally, some of those times were rough, and like, why do I want to go back and recollect some of that? But we do. So it's interesting. And I think this is going to be another banger, like you said.
Yeah, it's interesting. Always looking at, growing up, like you said, coming of age, and everybody hits that spurt where it's like all of a sudden, the person who used to be your whole world, and in one case it'd be like your mom or whatever, or if you're a mom, like your son, and vice versa. Like all of a sudden they have like a different world, and they're speaking a different language, and I could feel that when you're a parent and you're trying to look in and be like, yo, like what, like let me in. I thought we were, we used to roll, and now you're, but then they have a whole new world, and you think that they're closed off, but they're really just opening up to the rest of the world. And sometimes, that can be hard. I'm not going through it. I don't know if I'm looking forward to it. I'm a little bit nervous about going through it, but it's the natural part of life. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be excited, but I'm in that nice little cuddly stage where it's like, it's still love me. So that's cool, man. Go check it out. Coming out soon. When Saving the World, or when you finish Saving the World, looks good, man. And since we're on that A24 kick, you hit me to this. It wasn't on my radar, but now it is. Let's talk, and this is another one about these kids, man, but this time the kids go missing.
Well, the kids not
You need to let the police handle this.
I tried.
I'm not giving up on my mom.
The mom goes missing.
Mom's missing. Oh, damn.
Siri, call June.
Mom, this is FaceTime.
Oh gosh, I need you to write a couple of things down. The car key. I just said write it down. You're not writing it down.
And Storm Reed. Okay.
Kevin and I are headed to LAX, and we need you to pick us up on Monday. Keep your location on the entire time I'm away.
No fun. Got it.
Who else got a like you? Who else throw it back like you? What else make them dead like you? What else make them head like you? Oh, shit.
Hi, this is Grace Allen. Please leave a message.
Mom, where are you guys?
911, what is your emergency?
My mom never came home from her trip. I don't know where she is. I'm calling about a guest you had.
Espere, ¿no habla español?
Does anyone speak English?
I'm sorry.
This is Elijah Park.
Please, I need your help.
The FBI doesn't have jurisdiction to investigate in Colombia.
So is there anything I can do?
The best thing you can do to help us is just wait by your phone.
Say hi, Mommy.
Hi, June Bud.
I'm not giving up on my mom.
Oh, wow.
There's got to be a way to find her.
¿Me escuchas?
I need you to go to this hotel and ask for their security footage.
The cleaning senora says she sees 2 American tourists at the hardware store.
What did he buy?
Just this.
You think he did something to her?
You're going through Kevin's email? You need to let the police handle this.
I tried, but we're running out of time.
Who are these people?
This woman calls him Darren. You weren't going to tell me my mom was dating a felon?
You need to trust me on this.
Shocking new footage has leaked online.
I have some questions regarding something we're looking into. Has your mom ever gone by any other names?
What?
The strangest case I've ever seen.
There may be more than meets the eye.
There are some legit questions.
Hey, Junebug. There's actually a lot I want to talk with you about.
Oh my God, someone's here.
Hey, here we go. Another it looks like another A24 banger missing.
Not A24, it's Sony, bro.
Oh, is it Sony?
I gotta correct you again. Yeah, you kept on saying A24. It's not A24. This one's Sony.
The way that it was okay, anyway. When I kept when I brought it up, I don't know what I did. I did something wrong, and just the way I texted it. Anyway, Sony banger missing, starring Storm Reed and Nia Long. I like it. They're doing this new thing where everything's kind of like a story told through text messages and Facebook messages and FaceTimes and messaging and all that type of stuff. Looks interesting. Looks kind of cool. What you think?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. If you saw the original, which started the whole kind of telling a film through text and all of that stuff, the film Searching that starred John Cho, banger. It became like a cult classic, everything, man. If you haven't seen it, watch that. And in that one, a child's missing. So this one, the parent is missing. So amazing film. The people behind it are the cats that did that created the show Catfish. Nev, I can't pronounce his last name, but the dudes that created Catfish, which you know was based on his true story. If you know about the show Catfish on MTV, the creator of that, Nev, was catfished by a woman. They made a film about it, and then they eventually made the TV series that became what we saw on MTV. But Nev was also a filmmaker outside of what happened, and so his partner, they did quite a few films, and one of them being Missing, Searching. And now I'm really excited to see that they decided to return to the well with Missing, with the same kind of plot, an idea and film structure with this film. So I am super excited because Searching is a classic and a film I highly recommend, bro. So if you haven't seen it, dude, check it out. My man John Cho kills it there. There's some other notables in there, but really doesn't need star actors. It just people to play their part. And great film, highly recommend Searching. So Missing, man, Storm Reed, Nia Long, who I had the biggest crush on back in the day. I'm all in, so they got some higher brow actors in this, but really good classically trained actors that know what to do, and then such a great writing team behind it. I'm all in on Missing.
Okay. I don't know. I haven't made the jump. I haven't seen Searching, so maybe I should check that out. And then they got Missing. Maybe their next one will be called Deleting. It's just like all the INGs.
This guy.
But it looks good. It's Nev Schulman is the guy.
There we go. Thank you.
Nev Schulman. But it looks very interesting. I want to see how the story unfolds. Man, that would be heartbreaking. You're like having the time of your life. You know what I'm saying? And this person that you just always expect to be there for you or whatever you kind of like take for granted, and all of a sudden they're not there. That's like very, very jarring. You know what I mean? So be very
everyone can feel missing their mom. Like the mom's supposed to be the most responsible person. Yeah. Here she was just doing her thing at home, stayed home, supposed to be coming back from her trip.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you find out like there's a whole nother side that can't wait.
It looks super interesting. So there it is. It's coming at you this week. So those are the picks, man. That's what I'm throwing down. I'm throwing down the gauntlet. You let me know what you think about Kids and Aliens when you finish Saving the World and Missing by Sony, A24. I gotta make sure I get it right. What do you think, man? What do you think of my picks this week?
Good picks. Kids versus Aliens was not on my radar. nor was When You Finish Saving the World. So yeah, Missing was on my radar for obvious reasons. So yeah, great picks, 2 thumbs up. I will say what I'm also excited this week, beyond just so great picks this week. Last of Us, as we said last week, we're getting a new episode, on Sunday. So ready for that episode 2. And if they're going to drop more Velmas, because again, I'm feeling it. So it's now new episode season. Well, new shows are coming our way. It's a new year. I know there's a new series called Accused by the writers of 24 that's going to be dropping on Fox, I believe, on Sunday as well. So I'm curious about that show. And then I watched a little bit of it yesterday when it premiered. There's a new Night Court, man. Do you remember watching Night Court back in the day?
Yeah, way back.
Did you check out this new season or this new show?
I haven't seen it.
It was okay. I watched a little bit of it, but I was slightly busy, so I didn't watch all of it.
Do they still have Night Courts? Do they still do that?
Like as a legitimate real thing?
Yeah, like I thought back in the day they used to do it in New York when they're super busy. You have to go to Night Court, but nowadays. Yeah, it's like, do they even do that anymore? But it looks kind of cool. It looks interesting.
Yeah, and I do like Melissa Rauch, who is the new judge who took over for the actor that used to play him, and I believe she's like the daughter of the previous guy, or at least in the story. But it looks interesting, and a lot of the original players are back. I guess some are. The one judge, John LaRoquette, I know is back, but I need to watch it because I used to enjoy that show back in the day.
Okay. Yeah, I could dig it. I haven't seen it, but I'm gonna go ahead and check it out, man. Well, there you have it. Those are our picks. If you want to check us out, first of all, if you want to check out Kuya P, where can they find you? How can they find you?
I appreciate it, man. You can follow me at the Legend Kuya P on Twitter, TikTok, IG, Hive, and of course here with Glenn and the whole squad at the NRW and at Release Wednesday, where nerds rule the world. But if cats want to level up, Glenn, that's what they really want to do. How can they level up with you? And do you have anything show-wise or anything going on this week?
Yeah, actually I have a show on Friday. It's January 20th at the Electric Palms. If you're watching this before January 20th, come out to the Woodbridge area on the marina. We got the Electric Palm, got some hilarious people coming out there. Nathan Caruso is headlining, and I'll be featuring on there. So it's going to be a good 15 minutes or so of slamming comedy. You can check that out. Also, you can check out levelupcomedy.com. I'm doing a little bit of writing now, trying to expand my horizons. But if you want to get at me on the Twitter or the Facebooks where I announce things like my official beard connecting, you can check me out at Glenn Levels Up on Twitter or Glenn Lawrence Comedy on Facebook or IG. So there you have it. There we go. Another week in the books, man. It feels so good. Can't wait to see what we got next week. Hey, drop us a comment. Let us know what you think about these picks, or if we missed something that's on the radar that we should have had on the radar, we should do a trailer react to. Let us know that stuff too. But until next time, we out.